Hi! So, I'm Samuel. This is Lucy. She's our third daughter. This is Lily. She's our first. And this is Jason. He's our son. So we have Lily, Jason, and Lucy in that order. And over here is Mommy.
Hello!
That's Teresa. And again, I'm Samuel. I'm the dad, and we are going to make videos here of our family. We are starting to vlog, and the name of our channel is Adaptability Family Life. And the reason why we chose that is because instead of using the word disabilities, we are referring to all kinds of them as adaptabilities. And the reason being because an adaptation is something that we as humans and other creatures too, that we do when we lack something of some sort, then we adapt accordingly. So when a person is unable to function in certain normal bodily functions, they adapt, such as people who are unable to walk using wheelchairs, or people who are blind using canes, people who are deaf or hard of hearing using hearing aids or cochlear implants. Or sign language, right? Sign language, yeah. So we are definitely, we are focusing on this because we have recently had our second child with a disability or an adaptability. This is Lucy. She's actually our first. Lucy is deaf. She has profound hearing loss in both ears. And there she is running around over there. So we've been working sign language with her, but as you can tell, we have cochlear implants, and meanwhile we've been trying to sign with her, but as you can tell, she doesn't speak because she doesn't hear yet right now. So that's us, and we're going to be making these on a regular basis to give you lots of updates. Oh yes, our second son with a disability is named Joseph, and he also has some hearing loss. It's fairly severe. He's just a little below normal human speaking range, so he won't be able to hear people speaking most of the time. But with hearing aids or other correction, he could hear those normal sounds. And yeah, Teresa wants to tell more.
Yeah, so there is a lot to know about Joseph and a lot to need about Joseph. So he's number 4, and he was born 6 weeks early. He has lots of adaptabilities. We first found out in utero that he has a spina bifida and a crooked cerebellum. Hey, unicorn! And then we found out that his PDA was large after he got out. And then, so his spina bifida was corrected soon after he was born early. And then we found out that he has both heart holes of ASD and PDA, and his PDA got corrected. ASD doesn't usually get corrected until they're 5, unless it's a problem.
These are conditions fairly common in premature birth because some of the heart valves are open in utero to allow oxygen to flow throughout the baby's body. But once it's born, then those holes need to close up because now the lungs are supplying oxygen rather than it coming from the mother. So sometimes with preemies, those holes don't close well or correctly.
Yeah.
So that's what the ASD and PDA are.
Yeah. And then we were looking to go home after his back was healed, but so we were transferred from the NICU in primary Salt Lake. So he's been in there since he was born. And yeah, comment below if you want my to record my birth story. I love to share. Anyway, then So we were transferred from NICU to infant care on the same floor. And I was working really hard to try to nurse him because I nursed all my babies. And that's what I did. And that's what I've done. And it wasn't working out. I found it dripping out of his nose, and I told the gen prac, and there's like, that could be a cleft palate. And I'm like, you don't leave this room until you can confirm or deny that. And they found it, and it's this just tiny hole, like teardrop size, in the back of his throat, where his good suck is shoving up his milk up his nose. And then they do run blood. So then we did a swallow test. He completely failed that, so he cannot bottle feed or breastfeed because he can aspirate it. Hey, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. And then we got his blood test panel to not panel, but like check his how his gases are doing in his bloodstream, like his oxygen and CO2 levels. And his CO2s were so high, dangerously bad high, like 68, and normal high is 45. So they decided to do a sleep study, but they decided that they couldn't do it until 2 nights later. They were, the first night they were really busy, and so they got that done, and they found that he has two severe central and then severe obstructive sleep apneas. And so they're like, he needs a trach, and just for temporary, because he's been being NG tube, that's tube through the nose, fed his food. And then so they wanted to give him a G tube for that. And then he because for the sleep apnea, so they wouldn't do the trach for the severe obstructive, and then they want to do a shunt for his hydrocephalus from his sleep spina bifida, in hopes that it will help his central sleep apnea. Hi, unicorn. Lucy's so fun. So he got his trach on July 30th, and then yesterday he had his surgery for his G tube, and he has to heal from that, from shunt, before he gets his shunt. Sorry. And that's our son Joseph. Spina bifida, hearing loss, 2 kinds of sleep apnea, and a cleft palate. Woohoo! Yay for adaptabilities. And us learning how to adapt to this new kind of special lifestyle. So we're trying to and also we find that our house is when he comes home, he's going to have all these medical supplies, and it needs to stay clean, and our house does not fit the bill currently. Lucy is hitting the camera on the back of the phone with the unicorn. So it's not an earthquake. So we're in the process of trying to sell our house so we can find a house for our son and our family to be happy, to stay clean and healthy, to adapt to our new normal. And we hope to get to know you, YouTube world, and hope that you guys will fall in love with our family. All right, back to Daddy.
So that's our family. Some about us. We'll have some more of Joseph probably in the future when we're able to go back and see him and get some video of him again.
I got video today, so hopefully Daddy will post that.
We can share that, yep. And that's that. So we'll talk to y'all later. If you like and subscribe, share with your friends and family. Help get the word out. We're going to change the world with this. We're going to change the way that people think about adaptabilities and
Or disabilities.
and we're going to, yeah, we're just going to share and see how we grow and allow everyone to experience that with us. Say bye. Oh, my hand's shaking. Bye. Bye, Jason.
Jason, say wave bye.
Wave
Get
bye.
off Mommy's phone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Here's Joseph today, and he had surgery yesterday, his fourth surgery. He getting his G-tube placed. You can't see it, but you can see all the wires and stuff for it and everything, and he still has his IV, but it's not like getting any fluids yet. They want it into so that he's sure that he's keeping down all his food through his new G-tube. So this is Joseph, and he has spina bifida. He has a crooked cerebellum. He has a severe sleep apnea, a severe central and severe obstructive sleep apneas, and a tiny, tiny cleft palate way in the back. It's a small hole, and it's keeping that and aspirating a lot is keeping him from nursing and bottle feeding. And his suck just shoves it up his nose. Oh, hello. Hello. He's doing great today. He's doing great. It's going to be a while before he can get home. He has at least one more procedure that we know of. His shunt for his hydrocephalus. And that won't be for a while because he just got his G-tube. He's so cute. I can't wait till he's so strong that he can be home and thrive. He's waking up a little. Just a tiny. Bye.